Okay, so you want to dive into this whole AI finance thing. You weren't kidding about a deep dive with these papers, algorithms trading crypto, Wall Street run by code. It's like someone took those sci-fi plots and said, hold my hard drive.
Yeah, and they're not just fantasies. They're built on some serious research. And what I think is really cool is how these papers kind of build on each other. The first one, this large investment model blueprint, that's the foundation.
So that's like if you want to build an AI Warren Buffett, this is where you'd start.
Exactly. Imagine trying to build an AI Warren Buffet. This is where you'd start.
An AI that can like spot a good value stock while simultaneously shorting tulip futures. Sign me up.
Yeah.
But how do you even begin to build something like that?
It all starts with data. And a lot of it. Think stock prices, news headlines, even, and this is a big one these days, even social media chatter. Anything that could give a hint about where the market's heading. This paper dives into how these large investment models, or LIMs, are designed to practically inhale information.
So like trying to drink from a fire hose of data, I get overwhelmed just checking my email.
Yeah.
How does an AI handle that much information without like short-circuiting?
Right. That's where the concept of patching comes in.
Patching.
Yeah, so imagine listening to a symphony, you hear individual notes, but your brain also picks out melodies and rhythms, right?
Right.
Patching does something similar with data. It breaks down, say, Apple stock price history into smaller chunks, like musical phrases, so the AI can understand the short-term trends and the long-term patterns.
Okay, that makes sense, finding the hidden symphony in the stock market chaos. But even with all that data crunching, isn't there still a risk of the AI making bad calls? Like some kind of rogue trader?
Absolutely, and that's why the paper really emphasizes the importance of data preprocessing.
Okay.
It's like prepping ingredients before cooking. You can't just throw raw data into the AI and expect a Michelin star meal. The data needs to be cleaned, standardized, formatted, so the AI isn't misled by inconsistencies or errors.
So even for an AI investor, it's all about the quality of the ingredients. Garbage in, garbage out, as they say. But with the right data, this AI chef is ready to start cooking up some serious financial returns.
Exactly. And the learning doesn't stop there. The paper also talks about fine-tuning, taking that foundational model and further training it on even more specialized data, like a company's financial reports or industry trends. It's like giving our AI investor an MBA, making it even more specialized and insightful.
Okay, I'm all for giving our AI an edge, but let's shift gears for a second to something a little more unpredictable. Crypto. This next paper introduces us to crypto trade, an AI that dives headfirst into the world of digital currency. Any chance this AI can at least buy me a digitally rendered pizza with its profits?
Let's just say this AI is playing in the big leagues, even if pizza money isn't on the menu yet. What makes crypto trade really intriguing is its zero-shot learning capability. Imagine an AI that can trade cryptocurrency without any prior training data on the market. That's what zero-shot means.
That's like airdropping someone into the jungle with just a machete and expecting them to not only survive but thrive. How does crypto trade even function without any prior knowledge of the crypto market?
And it does in some cases, it can even outperform some of the more traditional trading methods.
Wow.
The secret sauce. A really clever combination of on-chain and off-chain data analysis. Think of it like this. On-chain data is like having access to every trade, every movement of cryptocurrency ever recorded on the blockchain. It gives crypto trade this really deep understanding of market trends and momentum.
So it's like having a bird's eye view of the entire crypto market, seeing every buy and sell order. That's a lot of information.
Exactly, but it doesn't stop there. Crypto trade also taps into off-chain data, which is where things get really interesting. This includes news headlines, social media sentiment, regulatory announcements, anything that could indicate which way the crypto winds are blowing.
So it's like crypto trade has its finger on the pulse of the entire crypto community, picking up on the whispers and shouts that move the market. That sounds incredibly powerful, almost like having, I don't know, insider information or something. But hopefully it's all above board.
Absolutely. It's more about connecting the dots between public information sources than any shady dealings. And here's where it gets even more sophisticated. The paper explains how crypto trade feeds all this data, the on-chain transactions and the off-chain chatter, into what they call a reflection agent.
Reflection agent. That sounds deep. Is this where crypto trade meditates on its portfolio while burning incense?
Not quite, though I wouldn't say no to a little market zen.
Right.
Essentially, this reflection agent is all about learning from past trades, wins and losses. It analyzes what worked, what didn't, and then uses that experience to make smarter decisions in the future.
So it's like crypto trade has its own built-in mentor, constantly analyzing its performance and pushing it to improve. It's like having a personal AI trading coach in your back pocket, constantly whispering market insights and strategies. I'm already feeling smarter just hearing about this. But, okay, we've covered the AI investor basics and dipped our toes into the wild world of crypto trading. What's next in this AI financial revolution?
Buckle up, because the final paper we're diving into takes things to a whole new level. Get ready for FINCON, a multi-agent system that's basically an AI-powered Wall Street firm.
Wait, hold on. Multiple AIs working together. This sounds less like Wall Street and more like a heist movie, except the criminals are algorithms.
You're not far off. FinCon is designed to mimic the structure of a real-world investment firm, with multiple AI agents, each specializing in a particular area of analysis.
Okay.
Imagine a team of expert analysts, some poring over financial reports, others dissecting news headlines, maybe even one listening to earnings calls, picking up on those subtle vocal cues that tell you whether a CEO is bluffing or not.
An AI that can detect a nervous cough and knows it's time to short a stock. That's some next-level market intelligence. So, how do these AI analysts collaborate? Are they sending each other Slack messages with stock tips?
Think a little more high-tech than that. The paper details how these AI analysts communicate their findings to a central, what they call manager agent. Imagine a virtual meeting room where these AI specialists gather, not for coffee and donuts, but to share their unique insights and collectively make investment decisions.
Okay, that's way cooler than my Monday morning meetings.
Uh-huh.
But FinCon isn't just about chasing the next big win, right? It sounds like risk management is also a big part of its programming.
Absolutely. And that's really, I think, what sets FinCon apart from just a simple robo-trader is this really sophisticated, multi-layered risk management system.
Okay.
It's not just about making money, it's about not losing it either, which, equally important. The system is designed to learn over time, identifying potential pitfalls and adjusting its strategies to minimize losses. Think of it like having an AI guardian angel, always watching over your portfolio, making sure things don't go off the rails.
So it's like having the best of both worlds, a team of AI experts generating market-beating ideas and an AI risk manager making sure things don't go off the rails. Sign me up. But seriously, this all sounds incredible, almost too good to be true.
It's important to remember that we're still in the early stages of this whole AI financial revolution. These papers offer a glimpse into the potential, but like any powerful tool, there are important considerations to keep in mind.
Okay, let's talk about that. What are some of the challenges or potential downsides of, like, handing over the reins of finance to AI?
Yeah.
It's like we're on the launch pad watching the countdown for this AI rocket to blast off, but we haven't, double-checked all the safety protocols.
Yeah, it's exciting, but there are definitely challenges. One thing these papers all highlight is the need for transparency. Like, if we're going to trust AI with our money, we need to be able to understand how it's making decisions, right?
Just like that old saying, trust but verify, but in this case, it's more like trust but also show your work. We need to be able to trace the AI's logic, understand the what and the why behind its moves.
Right, exactly. And that kind of ties into the need for, ongoing monitoring, maybe regulation. The markets change constantly, so these AI systems need to be adapting responsibly.
So it's not like you just build this amazing AI and then step back. It's got to be this ongoing process, making sure these technologies are working, well, how we want them to.
Exactly, yeah. It's got to be a team effort. The people building these systems, the regulators, even the public needs to be informed. Which leads to the big question, really. How is AI going to fit into your financial future?
Okay, yeah, let's bring it home for our listeners. We've gone from building an AI investor to, like, full-on AI Wall Street firms. It seems like this tech is going to be huge EE in finance. But what does it mean for someone who's, not coding trading algorithms in their basement?
It's the question we should all be asking. Are you going to use these new AI tools or watch from the sidelines? Because like it or not, this is the future of finance, and the choices we make now will determine how we navigate this whole new world.
It's like we're all being handed a map to this uncharted financial territory, right? And it's up to us to explore it, figure out where we fit in. This has definitely given me a lot to think about. I hope our listeners feel the same way. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into AI and finance.